Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Richard Core Kenobi here, and I'm back again for another Samurai Jack Season 5 review, and today we have Episode 7. It just ended a couple of minutes ago, so yes, I want to get this out now. Holy damn, this was an amazing episode. All of these episodes are just amazing, 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 amazing. My goodness. So sorry if I sound, I have a sore on my tongue, so if I don't pronounce things right, or if my consonants is off, that's why, so please forgive me in advance. So basically, this episode wastes no time, where we see a flashback and kind of a retcon, which is kind of weird how they did that. I don't know, it would have been, I guess they just decided, okay, let's just do it this way. So anyway, we see a flashback to Jack when, or Old Jack, let's just call him Old Jack, to Old Jack, and he's basically walking up this mountain, and he encounters these adorable little sheep creatures, and then they basically, he's talking to them, asking them, do you know where the time portals are at? Because at this point, Aku has destroyed all of them. So this was about, I would say, maybe a year before he became the way he was. And then basically they lead him up there, and then he finally finds it. And here, this is actually, I never thought it was possible, but Jack comes this close. He's gotten from this close to this close to this close to this close. He almost made it. As soon as he sees it, he runs and jumps into the portal, and he actually almost goes back to the time. But then Aku reaches in and pulls him out. He pulls Jack out. And then, you know, he destroys it. And Aku is basically making fun of him. And here is where Jack loses it. He has been pissed off like this before, but now, since Aku just destroyed the last time portal, or so he thinks it's the last, because remember, the Guardian, Jack goes crazy. So then Aku leaves by turning the sheep into monsters, and Jack kills them with his blade. And once he realizes it's them, he is mad and disappointed at himself. And that's when he loses the sword. So, yes, if you remember in the first episode, the way we saw it, it made it look like he lost the sword in some fight. But no, this is how he lost the sword. So this is sort of another retcon, I guess. I don't know why this was, but okay, so I guess we're just going to ignore. But also, too, I kind of like this version because in the first episode, Jack's face was a little bit off, but I'm glad that they just stuck to this. And by the way, guys, you should have seen my reaction to when I saw Old Jack again. So then we see that Ashi and Jack are traveling on this owl to find his sword, and he basically finds the same spot. So he discovers that that they go down the pit, but then they realize the sword was never lost. It left him. So yes, it does confirm to us that Jack needs to be worthy of the sword. So the sword will just disappear if Jack is ever stopped, if he ever stops being worthy and pure. So that's why he lost the sword. He didn't lose the sword because of physical or, I guess you can say, conventional means. He lost it spiritually. Again, sorry about my pronunciation. So then after that, Jack goes into a meditative state, and he goes on a journey to find himself, to find the path. And while he's doing this, Ashi agrees to just watch over him because she can't take this journey with him. And then it's basically here where we see that Jack goes on this spiritual mind quest. And guys, there's no dialogue. There is just peaceful music. The color imagery is changing from white to green to blue. The images are amazing. I loved it so much. And then we basically see Ashi encounters an army that has come to kill Jack. Now, I don't know because we only have 3 more episodes, so I guess off-screen Scaramouche told Aku that he lost the sword, and now that's why this army's here? Because, literally, this isn't just 100 army. This is, what, like maybe 1,000, 1,000,000 army? Like, there's a shitload of people that are coming to kill Jack. And, of course, Ashi's not gonna have it. So, basically, she takes them all down. Yes, that is not a joke. Ashi takes them down with no effort. She bulldogs them. She's literally rushing, shoving them. She's killing them, impaling them. And it's awesome and gory to see. So amazing. So then, basically, after that, we see that Jack arrives at this old monk who basically asks him, make me some tea. And then, after that, we basically see, yeah, Ashi kills the whole damn army by herself. And then she sees that someone is trying to attack Jack. And she stops, and this is the cool part. She catches an arrow in mid-air while it almost hit Jack. Guys, her reflexes and strength is crazy. She's actually shown to be on Jack's level. So yeah, Ashi in this episode, I hope I said her name earlier, Ashi in this episode is a badass. Like, oh my god, it's so amazing. And then we find out that the person trying to kill Jack, and possibly who's leading this army, is her mother, the Empress. And it's here where we see, yes, this is it, the mother-daughter battle, and I knew this was going to happen. So then basically, she's talking to her, telling her how you failed us, you betrayed us, all of that, and Ashi says, no, I didn't. Jack showed me the truth. And then basically, we see that, Ashi and her come close, and then just when it looks like it's almost over, just when it looks like Ashi is dead and she almost fails to protect Jack, she throws an arrow at her mother and kills her. So yeah, that was awesome. And then we see Jack basically, he makes the tea, and the monk says it's perfect, but he says it's terrible. It has the right ingredients, but it lacks one: balance. And then this is where we finally end the conclusion, where Jack finally finishes off his evil / kind of impatient, angry self. And basically, his angry self, or mad self, tells him that you've been wasting our time. Give us the sword. So it's there that him and Jack have an argument, and Jack pretty much realizes that he's the one who's been in the way. So he gets rid of him the same way he got rid of Mad Jack. And he's at peace with himself. So not only has he's accepted that he never failed anybody in the last episode, and he's accepted that he has inspired people, now he gets rid of his post-traumatic stress and his dark side, or his angsty, angry self. So now he is 100% pure, and now it is here that he is worthy of wielding the sword. So he literally meets the gods that made the sword in season 3, I think, titled, I can't remember the name, but you guys remember. It's where we saw Jack's father versus, The Birth of Evil. That's it, The Birth of Evil. So, yeah, basically the episode where Jack's father first met Aku, and that's where he got the sword. So, the gods bless him with the sword, saying, just like his father, he's worthy again. And they literally transform him into old Jack. And guys, I was marking out. I was so happy to see old Jack again. And with the new updated animation, he looks good. And then they grant him his sword back. And then it ends where Jack and Ashi have another conversation. Again, it looks like they could get together, so I'm okay with that. I'm all for Jashi, or Joshi. I can't pronounce it right, sorry. And then it ends where Ashi asked him, what's next? And Jack finally says, Aku. Now is the time where he is going to fight Aku for the last time. And then it ends. And the preview is going to it looks like it's going to test out their relationship on working together to, I guess, get through these hallucinations from these bounty hunters. So, yeah, guys, oh my goodness. If you can't tell, I had a giant smile on my face from beginning to end. I loved this episode. It was amazing, and it just made me, it took me back to my childhood in the best way possible. I just loved it. I liked how spiritually this brought a conclusion to everything. And it showed us how Jack got to where he was, and now finally he's back to how he used to be. I do like that, and the conclusion of how it's done, it's very good. Now, granted, if this was 13 episodes, I think this would have been appropriate to just wait 7 episodes and then have it end with him becoming his old self, but just still give us more episodes so that way we can build up to this gigantic climax. But I understand, and I'm just very sad that, yeah, guys, 3 more episodes, and it's coming to an end. And it also continues Ashi's... Seriously, guys, I mean, I like on how now this season is dedicated to both Jack and Ashi, instead of Jack just being the protagonist. Now, Ashi also faces her own demons. She also becomes one with herself by finally killing her mother and basically protecting Jack. So, yeah, guys, this episode gets a 10 out of 10. Easily. There was nothing I had wrong with this episode. It was perfectly paced. Now, it would have been nice if maybe, because it paces so fast that you just don't want it to end. So, yeah, guys, I mean, that's the only thing I could nitpick, but other than that, I don't see any other flaws that bring this down. So, yes, guys, hard to believe. It's 3 more episodes, and then the series finally gets its conclusion. So I'm going to look forward to that. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe if you did. Let me know down below. What did you think of this episode? What are your thoughts on it? How excited are you for next episode? And I just can't wait to see what's going to happen. Now, I already know what's going to happen in the final 2 episodes because of synopsis leaks, and now it being confirmed on Wikipedia, although this is a Wikipedia, so take it with a grain of salt. But I just can't wait to see how this is executed. So, yeah, guys, overall, if you enjoyed this, again, please like, comment, subscribe, comment down below. And, yeah, until then, this is Richard Core Kenobi saying, may the Force be with you, and I'll see you later, my fellow Samurai Jack fans. Bye, guys.